Here's a quite remarkable story, and as I said earlier, we don't often speak to an away fan, but we've got a Nottingham Forest fan with us here. This is Bob Whetton. Hello, Bob. See you.
Hi there, good to see you as well.
It is very good to see you, because tell us what happened last time you were here following the Forest.
Yes, I've managed to get into the ground this time.
What happened outside the ground?
Well, I collapsed with a cardiac arrest, and thanks to your great colleagues, you saved my life.
Well, thank you for saying that. It's great to have you here. Yeah. Well, we're going to speak to some of the colleagues and then I'll come back to you. So Bob was on his way to the ground the last time Forest were here. Cardiac arrest outside. First on the scene, the brilliant Bill and Kaz, our stewards here. Kaz, what happened? What did you see?
I saw Bob stop. He looked like he was going to bend down to his bag, and then he just fell backwards and smacked his head on the floor. When we got over to him, it was very clear it was heart-related rather than anything else.
And Bill, when you arrive on the scene, what do you start doing?
We just seen him stop as if he was checking for his car keys and just fell over. We rushed right out. We called the radio in on the spot, and the rest is history, so to speak.
Well, as we know, we couldn't do these amazing football matches without our fantastic stewards, and also without the brilliant people from St John Ambulance who are here. We've got Sally and Trevor and Declan and Miles, who were next on the scene. Declan, when you arrived on the scene, how ill was Bob?
Yeah, so Bob was laying on the ground, unresponsive. I conducted a primary survey, confirmed Bob was in cardiac arrest, started CPR. My colleague applied a defib, and Miles here, one of our cadets, radioed up to control to get us some further assistance.
And Sally, you, operational commander, as it says there, you know, you always plan for the worst, but you don't hope it doesn't happen. But when it does happen, everything kicks in, doesn't it?
Everything just fell into place. Miles called up the radio, we arrived, I linked with Rob and the paramedics. Declan and Pete were doing a really good job, Bob, on CPR and using the defibrillator, which is a bit that saved his life. And we just, well-oiled team, just straight into action.
Oh, well done, you're all amazing people. And Professor Rob Galloway, our big crowd doctor, you're on more than me on the screens today. Well, how important was it that everybody acted so quickly for Bob?
Yeah, the reason they survived was doing the CPR quickly and having a defibrillator. That's something that you don't need to be a doctor for. And the first aiders were amazing, and that's why we've had, at the Amex, 7 people have had cardiac arrests, and all 7 have survived.
Wow, amazing. And that's the odds of that happening are amazing, aren't they?
It's the chance of one person surviving is 1 in 20, so the chance of 7 is 1 in 1.28 billion. So it's not just chance, it's the systems that St John and stewards put in place.
Yeah, well done. And Trev, the big boss of St John here, what would you like to say to the whole team?
Without the whole team here, Bob wouldn't be alive. So they do a marvellous job. All I do is just coordinate them.
Well, you do a little bit more than that, but we'll give you that. Yes, Rob, of course.
And there's one unsaid hero, is Adrian in the corner there, who's managed to not be interviewed, who manages the whole systems and the whole safety team. So he's in a miss. He's tried to hide himself, but let's have a picture of Adrian.
All right, yeah, we'll go and find Adrian. He's very shy. If we can you walk back, I know it's very difficult for you, Nick. One more chat with Bob. Adrian's standing next to Bob. There you go, Nick, well done. Thank you, Adrian, for coordinating everything. You are our legend as well. Bob, how are you feeling now? Are you okay now?
Yes, I'm pretty well recovered. You know, I know my limits. Want to get to the football, that's pretty important to me, but I'm doing okay, thank you.
Great, well, it's lovely to see you feeling so well, and thank you for coming back. I hope there are no bad memories. Let's have a round of applause for Bob and for all these amazing medics that we got here.